Crossroads, gotta get a bankroll.
So you got a new song out. That's what we're doing this, for. We got a little interview going on right now. We're going to be playing your song coming up in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. But, before we get into the song, I want to get to know you as an artist. First off, a lot of people will recognize your name. People hear J.long. You're all over the city, you know what I mean? So I have a feeling that you're pretty well known, in Gainesville, Ocala area. But are you from here?
Yeah, I'm from Gainesville, born and raised.
Born and raised?
Yeah, man. Beautiful place, great place to grow up. You know what made me?
I heard that. I've been here for like 5 years myself, so I like the area and stuff. So, what's your background? Just give me a quick rundown of your story. Who is J.long?
J.long is the entertainer. Yeah, man of many trades, many hats. I started off throwing team parties and just being a popular guy growing up.
As a promoter and stuff like that?
Promoter, man. Got involved into the club business around like 14, 15, and just stuck with it. Started
man, you were 14, 15?
Yeah.
I know enough to get in there.
Oh, man.
What are you doing?
My partners, they had owned the club. So, and I remember Magic used to be right next to the venue. Mm-hmm. And my partner used to own the venue at this time. So, I could always just go sneak in there, and having a great time or whatever. And, it was a great experience. But during that time, I got to see the business side of the entertainment business. So I was able to go with Willie Jackson and Andrew Maddox and different people like that, and they were able to sit me down. So I was able to look at $30,000, $40,000. I'm like, oh, this is what we here for. It's everybody out having fun, but it's money being made. So once I realized that, and just being more and more into the entertainment business, it was it all worked out. So I think for me, it gave me that was me jumping off the porch. Mm-hmm. Okay, a lot of people jump off the porch in the streets, different stuff. I jumped off right in the club, bang. You know what I mean?
I like that. Right into the business.
Yeah. So
some power.
Yeah.
Power
and what happened was, I took my Christmas money. Me and my brother, we took our Christmas money. I think I was 15, 16 years old, and we threw our first party. Damn. They shut us down in like an hour and a half. We did like 1,200 people. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. And
was it a house party or something, or what was it?
I had rented the American Legion Hall. And I remember going to the place. I wasn't old enough to sign the contracts. I had talked to people into giving me the building, and my brother had to sign for me. And it was after the Eastside and GHS basketball game. So, big rivalry in the city. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So I remember I came to the game dressed as a Mississippi pimp. You know what I mean? Girl better have my sweet potatoes. So I told her, it was a great night, man. They shut us down, but we made a ton of money. And ever since then, the demand just kept growing. So every week, almost, I was just throwing a party somewhere. Graduated, went to college, did the same thing, went to FAMU.
Did you go to Santa Fe, or?
No, I went to FAMU, Florida A&M in Tallahassee.
So you did that out of Gainesville for a little while?
Had to. I left Gainesville for about 7, 8 years.
Gotcha.
Went, living in Tallahassee. Still, doing my parties, promotions, and that's kind of where I discovered my artist talent as far as me being a rapper, entertainer myself.
I was gonna ask, is that something you always wanted to do, or because you were working in the clubs and you were seeing the environment and the business and you were getting, booking these artists and stuff like that, did that make you want to get into music, or what?
I think it's really just in my DNA. My daddy used to have a radio station, and he used to own clubs and different stuff. Yeah. So, I think it was just it was in me, but getting exposed to it at an early age, it gave me direction. It gave me guidance to what I wanted to do early. So being able to be exposed to it at an early age also gave me an advantage, because I knew the business. Now I was learning the business inside out instead of, outside in. So, throwing the parties and promotions and bringing the artists and breaking the artists and branding, merchandise and products. Though that's the game that I stepped into first. So I was able to understand how the business worked and how the money worked, and I was able to understand the entertainment business. So in college, dealing with so many different artists and stuff, up in FAMU and, throwing parties. One of my partners who stayed with me, he was like, man, you always freestyling, you always mic checking and stuff. You can rap. You might as well go rap. And that's just something I was just talking about.
Yeah, you run it.
Yeah, and I had relationships with a lot of people. So I just decided, man, you know what? I'm just going to rap. I'm gonna make my first song. So, you know, I remember sitting in my condo, writing my first song, and I did it with a guy named Strizzo out of Tampa. And he, down that way, he was real big in the music industry back a couple years ago. Still pretty relevant down that way now. And we did a song called Bunny Bounce. And it did real good, and I was just in and out at the time, you know, promotions, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That was my streets. So taking music serious, I just got around to doing it. My first song was probably about 8, 9 years old.
Magic 101.3. I'm talking to one of the biggest names in the city right now. Is J.long. Got him up here in the studio right now. And we're about to play his new song, but I want to keep talking more about you and what you got going on as far as, you know, this song that you got here, the message behind it and stuff. But most importantly, I got kind of like maybe a deeper question for you.
Okay.
But why do you make music?
Why do I make music?
Just straight up, why?
The reason I make music is to really utilize my influence. Music is the influence right now. In our day and age, in our generations, we don't have Martin Luther King, Louis Farrakhan's, and you know, Malcolm X's. You know, we got T.I., we got Young Thug, you know, Uzi Vert, you know what I mean? So what are these people doing with their influences, and what are we leading people to be? You know, everything that we talk about in music is a message behind it. So what messages are we delivering to our culture, to our people? So I want to use my music to be an influence to other people, to be encouraging, to be inspirational, motivational, to have fun. You know, when you listen to the music, you're supposed to gain substance from it. So, you know, my music was, you know, it's created to uplift. You know, you're going to listen to my music and you're going to learn something. You know what I mean? So music also has a spiritual feeling to it. Music make you want to fight. It can make you want to have fun, make you want to cry, make you want to worship, you know. So it's the spiritual attachment and expression to it that it just does something to you. It's a good feel, you know.
I'll tell you what, that answer was something crazy right there. Was that rehearsed?
Nah, that wasn't rehearsed at all, man. All off the top of the dome.
That's how you know it's real, though. But anyways, you were just mentioning some really influential people like Malcolm X and Young Thug, but you know.
Yeah. And it's crazy to just say
so even the same thing.
Young Thug, and, you know, but if we compare the times, they have the same amount of influence.
Yeah. But I wanted to ask you, who are some people maybe from the city, you know, maybe just elsewhere, just in general, that you've been inspired by?
Well, I'm about to say my superhero, one of them, J.long. That's my daddy. So without him, I wouldn't be who I am. You know what I mean? He molded me, all the inspiration and knowledge and a lot of stuff that I received it through him. A lot of the people that gave me insight. Eric Jewell, when he used to be at the station, the Elos, Ozzy Oz, people that took me in to teach me different things in this market. You got promoters who gave me, you know, different chances. Like I was grateful enough when I was throwing my own parties back in the days. It was a promoter who actually bought me my first club, Jump Smooth. You know what I mean? He just said, we ain't gonna have no competition. Let's get a check together. You know, so it's a lot of people in this area that's been influential, that also just had a liking and a toll, you know what I'm saying, a take to my career. Like, and it's seasonal. So like right now I'm in the season where we doing all tours. So we influence, we got the Booty and Abundance tour coming up. And we'll talk about that a little bit with the new singles we pushing. So, you know, we get with Black Ecstasy and we got our ladies that come with us, you know, so it's the whole show, you know what I mean? So just respecting people for what they do. And in the music industry, we all tie in somewhere. So finding where we can all fit like a glove and use that influence from each other.
Instead of beefing with each other and going head on.
It's too small for that, man. I don't understand, you know, what the beef and the quarrels be about, because if it ain't about making money, it ain't about growth. What are we talking about? You know what I mean?
Now, I'll tell you what, though, when you talk about whether it's business moves, whether it's, you know, the people you grew up with, the music you're influenced by, the music you listen to, you know, it's all has like a really positive message to it. I really like the way, like, just your outlook and the way you approach things. And I can tell that influenced you in the way you made the songs Crossroads that we're about to play. Because, I mean, it's got a really powerful message. So I want to ask you, what drove you to make this specific song?
To this specific song, it was actually, I wrote it, I didn't even write it. I created it on my birthday. I was going into my third decade of life. And I was in a spiritual crossroads at the time, just kind of seeing where I wanted to go with, business, life, where I want to live, different things of that nature. So here I am, I'm 30, and I've, God done blessed me to do everything that I desire to do. I ain't never had a job in my life, always worked for myself, did my business, got a degree.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah, own businesses. But what do I really want to focus on? What do I really want to do? So in my life at that time, I was just like, you know what? I got to make a decision. Do I want to go all in being an entrepreneur? Do I just want to, sit back and just promote? Do I really want to take on my music career? Invested so much time in it, am I going to take it serious now? So I was just at a point in my life to where I was like, I can't play with it no more. It's either all or nothing. So that song is me Julius talking to J.long. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So everything in there was just the energy there. The producer, Crucial Beats, that was our first record we did together. And we had been just vibing on the same levels with meditation and different stuff for a while. And, the source and the right energy brought it together. He just pulled up the record. It was the first record he picked. And I just heard it, I
really like the song because it's got a real dope Bone Thugs and Harmony sample on it as well. And you can hear that when we come right back. We're going to take a real quick break. Got to pay the bills and whatnot. But I got J.long in the studio right now. Don't go anywhere. 21.3, getting right back to it. It's time for the Backyard Banger. I got J.long in the studio. You probably already know who he is, but I want J.long, go ahead and introduce the song for us.
Hey, you already know when you see J.long, it's time to ride. Gville 352. We've been putting it down for a minute. Here is the new single. Finna tear up the country, tear up the world, tear up the universe. Crossroads, produced by Crucial Beats. It's your boy J.long, the entertainer, and it's time to ride.
We pray. Every day. And we pray. At the crossroads, gotta get a bankroll. I ain't thinking about you skank hoes, and have these niggas creep.
J.long record I got right here in the studio alongside with me. The song is called Crossroads. And J.long, first of all, I want to thank you for coming through, man. You didn't have to, take time out of your day. I know you're busy.
So I appreciate you guys, man. Opening the doors for independent artists. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm still an independent artist. You know what I mean? And for us to do this is for us to show the next artist that they got the chance too. You know what I mean? If I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean?
But I want to get into some plugs right now. First of all, where can people follow you on social media? What are your handles?
Instagram, Twitter, J.long the Entertainer. You can go to my website, jlonglive.com, jlonglive.com. Facebook, I got a J.long the Entertainer page too. You can email me. Y'all trying to book shows, you know what I mean? We got the Booty in Abundance tour coming to a city near you. Black Ecstasy, J.long, me and you records. You can look us up, man. Book me. Book me a show at gmail.com. Me and you records, Music Express CEO at Gmail. Send us your music, man. We'll help you get on tour. We want to help brand and build a platform here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people are going to probably take you up on that, but I know a lot of people were probably feeling that Crossroads record that we just played, so where can people stream that? Where can they find it?
Oh, man, anywhere music is available. Like I say, iTunes, Amazon, Google, Tidal, Spinrilla. Wherever you want to find some music, just go J.long the Entertainer, Crossroads, and you would definitely find it, man. You would definitely find it, man. To download it, support it, you know what I mean? Because they say it's all independent, so everything is self-funded. We have to support each other around here, man. You know what I mean?
And lastly, what you got going on right now or coming up in the short term? Any shows or what?
Yes, big boy shows. I got a new tour for the jump, man. The Booty in Abundance tour. We gonna do about 20 or 25 dates this time.
You doing a show here?
I'm gonna do one here. When we doing this tour, I got a song. One of my other singles is Big in the Club. She got a lot of booty. and Black Ecstasy and I, we done got together. We bring the ladies everywhere we go. It's like an old Uncle Luke show. We bring the Winnebagers out, you know what I mean, pulling up.
That's the only way to do it here in Florida.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm going to come out there to Butterfly, Tootsie Roll. I might even Cabbage Patch or somebody. I don't even know yet, you know, but the tour is really picking up. Like I said, we got about 20 or 30 dates. We gonna
do you have any dates like officially settled right now or no?
We got FAMU Homecoming, October the 5th. We got the show up there at the 6th with NBA Youngboy, Jacquees, Moneybag Yo. Classic Weekend, November. I can't think of the date right now. We got a November.
One of those weekends.
Yeah, we got a September 29th in Gainesville. I gotta actually have a calendar in front of me. I know we got some more calendar. We got Lottie. We got Bainbridge.
Stay tuned. At the end of the day, just stay tuned.
Go to the website and you can follow us. We update all our shows on the website, J.longlive.com. You know, you can check us out, videos and everything.
And make sure you follow J.long, the entertainer, to stay up to date on everything he's got going on. J.long, once again.